Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is Hayden with Crypto Gaming, and today we have a new series for NFTs, and I'm going to be talking to you about how you can make more money in NFT trading and don't make these mistakes. Alright guys, before we get started with the video, I'm going to start with an uplifting message, just as I do with pretty much every other video. And just as a disclaimer, I'm not trying to force my beliefs upon anyone. I'm just trying to share what I believe so that I can try to help people in some way so that they can have a better day or whatever it may be, whatever they may be going through. And I always have timestamps in the video, so you can feel free to skip ahead and get right to the meat of the video. But anyone who wants to stay, thank you for staying. And today I want to talk about, for this message, the things I've been thinking about for reflecting upon this past year of 2021. And I've really been thinking about all the mistakes that I've made and how can I learn from them? How can I improve from them? And I guess going back to NFTs and crypto, I started in March and April. And I started off with a decent amount of money, and I pretty much like 10x my money. And so I made a lot of money, and then I made some mistakes, and I pretty much lost all of it. And I was new. I didn't really understand what I was doing, and so that was really, really hard on me, really hard on my family. And so dealing with a bunch of emotions and all those things, it was really hard. But through it all, I believe that my faith in Jesus Christ and God really helped me through that. And as I was looking through not just that, but other times in this past year of what hardships did I go through, what other things did I really see the hand of God in my life to get me through that. And so I just want you to think about and reflect upon your past year of, what things did you have to go through? What things did you learn from it, especially? Because if we're not learning from our mistakes and learning from those bad things, then they can really just be they can just be scars in our lives that we don't like to look back on. But when we learn from them, they can turn into like, man, I'm grateful for that moment, that experience, even though it was really hard and it was tough, but I learned from it, and it made me who I am today. So I want you to think about that. And even if you don't believe in God, just reflect upon your past year and see how am I a better person now, and those kinds of things. So thank you all for watching this uplifting message, and we're going to get right to the rest of the video. Okay guys, now we're at the meat of the video. We're going to be talking about how to make a bunch of money in NFTs. Okay, we're not talking about 10x, 100x, that stuff. Okay, now that can happen, but we're talking about consistent gains here. This market is all about consistent gains. Today we're going to be talking about specifically alpha groups. If you don't know what an alpha group is, essentially it's a community of people who are connected together through information, friendship, and all those kinds of things, and we share with each other information that we've seen, and just if we have tools that we use to find projects, we share that with each other. And that's what's an alpha group is just a connected network of people. And that usually happens in Discord. So the first example that I want to show you is something that is definitely probably pretty much out of everyone's price range, and usually you have to pay to get into alpha groups now. So this first one is NeoTokyo Citizens by Elio Trades and Alex Becker. If you don't know who they are, look them up on YouTube, you'll probably find them. So this was a free mint that they had. Now it's 42 ETH after you collected all the other drops that they did. But this is where you're going to get like the cream of the crop information, where you have millionaires and just insane amounts of money, big people who are in this project. And so the amount of information and value that they bring to this group of people is just incredible. And that's why, in my opinion, I think it's priced at this high, is because you're buying connections. Okay, connections are in the business world and real life. That's how you're going to thrive, is by the connections that you make. And this is honestly, in my opinion, a small price to pay for those connections that you're buying into. Now let's get into something that is probably more affordable for some people. So Journey Club Official is the NFT project from Journey Crypto. If you haven't heard of him, look him up, you'll find him. And this is his project. You get into his Discord, and you'll get access to his alpha channels, all those good things. And again, it's the same thing. You're paying for connections to get that information really quick so that you can act upon them before 90%, 99% of the average person can. Okay? So, and I'll go over to this is actually the group that I'm in. It's called the Scorch Gang. Love them. A ton of good information, a bunch of good people, super funny in the chat. It's just a great time. So right here, Scorch Elysium key, it's about 3/4 of an ETH. Now that is kind of on the higher end, but the information that you get there is just incredible. Like I was saying before, I mean, you'll make your money back probably within a couple projects, 4 projects, 5 projects, depending on what you get into and how good of quality they are. But again, it's the how much time. You're saving yourself a lot of time. That's the important thing. You're buying time, and that's really, really the important part. Now, this is a tiered structure. So the Elysium Key is the highest tier. You'll get access to their whitelist giveaways because they partner with other projects that you've probably heard of, and you have whitelist chance. They do raffles in Discord, so that's pretty sweet. If you want to come over here, you can get the Alpha Key, which is it's right under the Elysium Key, way cheaper at 0.1, pretty affordable, I'd say probably for literally everyone. But you can start here, and then just, from the information that you get there, you could work your way up to get Elysium Key, and with us also, you also get raffles into Discords for the whitelist spots. So that's pretty sweet. And I just want to go over a couple examples of the fruits of my labors of being in this Discord, just so I have proof here. And right here you can see, actually, let's take a look up here. This is Hate Beast, 491,000 people, and that's pretty crazy. So you can see that I'm in the OG chat, and I'm an OG. Now let's take a look here. How many OGs are there? So online there's 374, but I think the max is like 1,000. And that's pretty crazy. I found the Discord because of the Scourge Alpha Gang Discord, and someone had just mentioned it in the chat, say, take a look at this project, and I'm like, okay, sure, I'll do that. And for a couple months, nothing even happened. I didn't even know that it would be like this, but now it's like, whew, this is going to be a crazy project. And people had called out, what was it, Kaiju Kings. They dropped the Discord when there was like under 100 people, and I looked at it and I was like, Kaiju Kings, what is this? This is a dumb Discord. I'm not going to click on that. And then that was probably like one of the biggest, I still regret that to this day, was not clicking on the Discord link. But this is the kind of information that you'll have access to in these alpha groups. It doesn't have to be my Discord, it doesn't have to be specifically any other ones, but there's plenty of good ones out there. There's free ones out there that you can find as well. So yeah, these are all the benefits that you can get from the alpha group, and that's definitely, it's going to bring you from this tier level of trader to up here. It's just incredible. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you found this information helpful at all, please make sure to hit the like button. It really does help so that more people can see this information, and make sure to turn the bell notification on, because I'm going to be continuing to do more videos like this and different ways to help you make money and not to make the same mistakes that I did earlier last year. So thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.